Welcome everybody to another matches video. If you want to see the deck tech, it is down below in the description, and I'm gonna keep this. I've had a lot of fun with this deck. I've somehow made it to Diamond 1 on the back of this, from Gold in the last few days, like Gold 3, and yeah, it's been a blast. It's very stupid, it shouldn't work, but it has been, and I've been enjoying the hell out of it. So it has Deleph's Awakening and a whole lot of other things going on in this. Essentially, we're going to use a lot of Void churning to kind of power ourselves up and beat our opponent down. Like I said, you'll get a full breakdown in the video below, or you can just watch and see what happens. But yeah, we want to start out with Zhen-Zu. A little bit unfortunate that our power was all depleted. We actually have a lot of undepleted power, but it happens sometimes. Ooh, Reactor Forge. Now that's an interesting one. We are going to start with the Zhen-Zu here, since we have a second one anyway. Reactor Forge just gives them more power every single turn, and it also deals them damage. So that should be interesting, as I said. If we get another power, I probably just call the deck and Zhen-Zu. Instead, Zhen-Zu, Dark Return, get Zhen-Zu. Little bit weird, I know, but I think that's what we'd like to do here. They're really powering up fast here, though. That Reactor Forge is terrifying. Well, they're going to just go straight for burn, huh? So it's Reactor Forge, and then race us and burn? That's kind of amazing. Wow. Alright, well, this is gonna be quite the game. I really wish we drew a power card. I might call the deck here, actually, just to try. Yeah, there we go. Play the other Zhen-Zu. And now we can get Katra down, which is really important. Help us power up, gain us a bunch of life. We can gain enough life that it won't really matter what they're doing here. Decay's obnoxious, for sure. Ooh, neat. Oh, I wish I had one more power. I think we just high profit, pass the turn. If we need to, we can block and devour our Nahid, one of them. Or if they try and kill one. Yeah, I'm kind of on board for block devour. I know that it gives them the takedown back, which is unfortunate, but it does still save us a little bit of life. Also make the other Nahid a 4/4, so we'll have a better chance to block later. And give us some more power off of that high profit. Nice. Okay. So, we have how many power cards? 2, 3, 3. We are go with Katra. Get to scry a Sunset Priest. I don't mind that. I actually think that's okay. We can now just decide to mill with this other Sunset Priest, too. Yeah, I think that's okay. Wow. Okay. That was a lot of Katras. And I believe that our opponent is in a little bit of trouble. What a cool deck, though. They can't even get the Jack's takedown back either, unless they kill the Katra. Alright. There we go. I mean, again, that just kind of grows in the heat anyway. And they are dying to their own Reactor Forge this whole time. This hand was insane. We just got non-stop Zhen-Zus and Katras and Sunset Priests to power it. Normally this deck is a lot more grindy value, but hey, sometimes you just get to be the beatdown. Woo, what a game. That's a heck of a start. Just really quickly before the next game, I just want to say, it's really funny to go from 39-turn Grindfest to 8 turns. Just straight up beatdown. But we'll do game 2 now. And let's see what this hand has for us. I don't love Royal Guardian, but I can just chuck it away, so I'm actually fine with that. Go ahead, start off with Crest. Sunset Priest, yes. We always want to be churning stuff into our void, so a Sunset Priest is perfect. A little bit worried about Fire, because that might mean they actually kill the High Prophet. I've found surprisingly few people have been doing so, which has been a huge reason why we've been doing okay. Oh, Warbrush Oni, that is more than okay for me. I am just fine with that. I could simply play another High Prophet, but I don't think that we need to get that crazy with our power yet. Ooh, miss on all of it. That's unfortunate. Yikes. We're mostly missing influence right now anyways. Like, we can increase our power with Aurelian Merchants also. Certainly going to be trying to go for this Xenan Temple, I'd say. Probably still go for it. I can fight the dragon, or we can just use it as a thing that they have to attack and gain some life, draw a card.
Brace yourself.
Sorry. Sure. Alright, fair enough. Shouldn't have attacked. I think I actually just take that damage. I don't really want to lose either of these yet. Okay. So, as a plan, could actually... Not super excited about this, but I can do that. Then I have the blocker for the 3-2. Now they're reading. And also Dark Return back that Aurelian Merchant to get some value happening. That's an important one to get rid of too. No Milos? And are they going face or sight? They should be going face, but... You'll never know. Yeah, there we go. Milos is super obnoxious. Let's go ahead and just set this up, though. Now, if we Augury, the problem is that we make Milos larger, but we could also hit something like Banish and just kill it. And I kind of feel like I have to go for it. Unfortunate. We can Sunset Priest and High Prophet of Soul. Let's get another good blocker down.
An offering.
Ah, the BM. Nice. You always love that. Could grab that Zhen-Zu. It's not going to do us a whole lot yet, but I could just go ahead and pull it out of the void here. Inferno Brood would be okay. I'll go with the Zhen-Zu. Does technically give me enough to double block Milos, but with them BMing us, I imagine they have a big spell to play. Giving us the very early GGs for no reason. And if they don't have anything, it'll be exceptionally funny because we could still win this quite easily if they're not able to bust through here with Milos properly. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like they don't actually have it. So I really don't know why they're acting like the game's over. If they go for the site, then I am just going to eat a few units here. But they should still go for face. They should understand that, yeah. And I will actually gain some life off of that, which is nice. And Katra. Now we're cooking. Let's make one of these smaller. Oh, we don't have the power for Katra. Wow, that's pretty rare. Could go ahead and get Lumen Reclaimer. Actually, what am I doing? We've got Coslo. Whole other plan. And now we just get to pass the turn. GG indeed. Yeah, that's pretty obnoxious. Darn. Very good top deck for them. That being said, I think this is still okay. I'm gonna do this now before they're able to try and shoot me afterwards, maybe. Do they still have it? Yeah, unfortunately, we're a little bit slow to kill this dragon. We need a way to gain life. Or kill it.
The suffering fills us.
Alright, gotta get lucky. Hey! Got lucky.
Great power. The ritual is complete.
Sick. Do we want an Insignia on top? That might not be bad. We can mill it with this and then go for another Katra. Gain more life. Up to 9.
An offering for soul.
Get to attack, lose another 5 cards.
Over there.
And we get a second Katra next turn. So unless they can deal us an extra 5 here, I think we've got this. Ooh, stopping us from gaining life. Okay. That's pretty amazing. We will kill that, though, and I mean, I don't know. They're in a lot of rough shape.
The Waystones hold great power.
So as you can see, this is more what the deck's trying to do. Rather than the super fast beatdown that we had last time, this is much more of a value deck. It's really funny that we just happened to beat down that first opponent. Definitely just attack. Unfortunately, Coslo flips again.
Over there.
If it didn't, we'd have won the game already. I might want to just try and draw some extra cards here. See if we can't find a way to kill off that factory quota and gain life back again. Looks like we're out. We'll go with this. Do they have a way to 5 us? Let's see. Ooh, I could choose to have the damage, but I think I'll choose no. And that's why you don't say good game before the game is over. GG's. Oh no, are they gonna time out on us now too? Amazing. Well, anyways, this game's done. I'll pop in for the next one after our opponent times out. Gotta say, we've had a near perfect set of games so far. Game 1 just rolling somebody over, Game 2 getting the early bad manners GG's, and then immediately crushing them so bad that they timed out on me. And they did do it, I just didn't want to subject all of you to it. So good, there's nothing much better than that. And this is another fantastic hand. We already have an early Katra, and we can almost play it. We've got the Banish for early stuff. Oh, and they're milling us. That is amazing for us. We're not going to play Deleph's Awakening yet. Deleph's Awakening is very much a later game kind of card. It's one of the few downsides of it. I mean, it's... Really, this is overkill. I maybe don't even want it in this deck, honestly. Another Two-Face. Oh, this is so good for us. And we've actually hit a couple of power cards, which oftentimes we don't, which is unfortunate. I think that I'm going to put the Delephs into the market and go for a Xenan Temple. Could have maybe gone for Coslo, actually. I like Xenan Temple, though, to just honestly have them have to attack something else and give us Xenan Augury. It's just a way to stall and buy time. Most of the time, Xenan Temple, that's all it does. Plays a Xenan Augury and forces them to have something. Dark Betrayal? What? No way! Amazing! Okay, if I lose this, then my opponent's just a genius, I guess. Oh, that's so good. How can I even be upset? Alright, Invoke the Waystones is great. Wow! If I get blown up by Dark Betrayal, I deserve to lose this game. That's so sick. That's so sick. Okay, they're gonna go in after that. I'm still gonna let that happen. Kill the Mysterious Waystone whenever we desire. I think that's gonna be a little bit of time from now, because I do want to play Invoke first. Start powering up for Deleph's Awakening.
Hold great power.
Nice. Now we've got some things to trade with. We can Dark Return back the Merchant when we block with it, or we could get a Katra. I kind of want to block the Merchant so that we can actually pull back and get a Lumen Reclaimer. I think for now, though, I'm just fine doing this. Still at 1. 15. Getting there. Getting there real fast. Sure. Alright. Just kill the Waystone. We can go for the Deleph now. I think I'd much rather Priest, though. Huh. They sure have a deck. This is really interesting. Unfortunately, we are very primed to fight against them. I'm not going to block this, simply because I want more units in play for Katra in a second. Yeah. Go Awakening, draw 2 cards. Ooh, don't even need to pull one back. Let's just play this one, I suppose. And get another one for the next turn.
The ritual is complete.
Sadly, only 2 power this time. Now we'll block and trade. And one of the things we can do here is we can actually just get Passage of Eons. Wipe out the Waystone. It's almost certainly the thing to do. Ooh, another Awakening, huh? I already put one into the market. I still think I'm okay with that, because we basically have infinite market now. Like, we just cycle through our deck. Stop that, hit them for 8, and the game is essentially over. Two-Face is just the perfect card for us to see against us. Yeah, I'll sacrifice. I do not care. Our life total is high enough that it's not going to make a difference. I want more units in play before I play another Katra. I guess I can put the Crest of Mystery in. And I will get Lumen Reclaimer. I don't want to mess around and end up not having a Reclaimer in hand, milling myself. That's about the only way that I lose this game right now.
The ritual is complete.
Back up to 17. And is that a scoop? It might be. Not yet. Oh, baby, Severin. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I don't really think we're in a huge deal of trouble, but Severin buys them a bit of time at least. I think I want a Lumen Reclaimer and then Invoke, because I do want stuff in my Void, funny enough. Having nothing in my Void is bad. Plus, there's a lot of cards that I want from there. That should be a Devour, which is actually great, because it means that Lumen Reclaimer can't be silenced. I'll already have extra copies in my deck. It gives it a little bit of protection. Yeah, I think we'll just attack with the 1. I don't want to get too crazy here and end up getting swung back at by a big Severin board and somehow losing. Seems unlikely, but it's possible, and I don't want it to happen. Again, the only way that I can really feel like I can lose this game now is by making a play mistake. Taking a risk that I don't need to. How many is this? Only 8? It's still probably enough that I'm good with it. I mean, it's obviously going to be more than 8 now anyways. Didn't hit any cultists, unfortunately.
Hear my power. Hear my power.
And we'll gain 11. No, we didn't have a single... Wait! Oh, wow, we didn't... Not only did we not have any cultists, we didn't have any units. I was positive we'd have at least one. I didn't even look, because I was sure. Whoops, that was a mistake. Alright. Pretty good.
I will be reborn.
But now they're chumping with Severin.
The Waystones hold great power.
Ooh, nice. Let's get a Deleph's Awakening.
I die to serve.
And we get to swing out and kill our opponent. Mwah. You love to see it. Facing down against 2 faces was perfect for our deck, though. Like, that just turbocharged us. The Dark Betrayal almost got us. We had such a perfect hand, and Dark Betrayal... I couldn't have even been mad if it had done so. Well, maybe I should have been mad, but it was way too wild. In any case, 3-0. This deck is just on a tear. Let's go for the good old 4-0. And this hand is a good start for it. You can seek power and immediately get the high profit afterwards into a Sunset Priest. Yeah, this is exactly what we want to be doing. This is kind of a toss-up between the two. Actually, we've got the Invoke the Waystones we want to go for time here. I was going to say, we need 4 Shadow eventually for Katra as well. And I was like, oh, we don't have either one. Oh, nice. They went at face. Hopefully they don't have another immediate one. Although, if they're doing a torch there, it's pretty likely. We'll see. I'm hoping not, because I really want that to live so we can Sunset Priest, start the Invoke, and just go to town. Takedown? Yeah, no problem. And let's get the Priest. And that'll bring us 2 up. Nice. We managed to get a Katra into the Void. We don't have any power cards there yet, which is a little scary. Mm-hmm. Speaking of scary, I'm a little bit worried about that, because if they actually have, like, oh man, what's it called? Fire Conjuring kind of cards, that could be an issue. Power, not really what I wanted. Banish, I mean, none of these cards actually matter, so I think we'll just do that. There's Zhen-Zu. We can Dark Return something, that'd be amazing. We can Xenan Temple next turn, though. Gain a bunch of life back. Give them the Dex takedown again, which is obnoxious. We just need to find a way to get Katra back, basically. Mm-hmm. And maybe it's the Coslo, actually. I'm more worried about the takedown, but I guess Coslo's a fine thing to have here anyway. It helps us mill, it'll wipe out the team. I'm gonna let that be large. I will also let that one be large. Less excited about that, but nothing I can really do. I've got some chump blocks for a little while, so it's not the worst. We will absolutely attack with Coslo. Got Endurance, powers this up. There's zero reason not to do it.
Over there.
Oh wow, and we got the trade? Sweet.
The Waystones hold great power.
Come on, Dark Return or something. Oof, another power card's not what we need. We just need a way to get the Katra back out. Devour is not bad. I do think I just want to go for the Xenan Temple, though. That can gain us some life back. And I mean, we've got 18 power. We can jump block with a Aurelian Merchant here and not really care. Mm-hmm. That Jack's takedown is obnoxious, for sure. Dark Return. There we go. Whew, I think we've got it. Oh, we only have one. I didn't even look because we've got 20-some cards in our void, and I didn't think we'd have one. I should have invoked first. Wow, I can't believe it. I didn't expect it. What a goof. I'm gonna sacrifice this now, so they don't get another takedown off of it. See if I can't find a little bit more life gain here.
I die to serve.
I totally didn't expect that. I just did it on autopilot. I'm like, we've got 25 cards. We've got to have a few power cards in there. No, apparently not. That is incorrect. Yeah, I'll let Katra take it. Like, I don't care if they kill it. We've still got more than enough jump blocks and such. It's no big deal. I mean, we have 23 life. 23 life, 23 power. Losing an Aurelian Merchant isn't the worst by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. Zhen-Zu can be pretty solid, especially with all of this milling us. Invoke, hit a Seek Power. I mean, this is the part of the deck that it happens. It's random.
The Waystones hold great power.
There's all of our power cards. Oh, you do gain a little bit of life there. We'll want to get those Lumen Reclaimers. I don't think they can get out of it now. We haven't been able to hit any of our real life gain yet, unfortunately, but I think that it's enough to still win us. Ooh, using the takedown there. Cool, cool. Chump block there because it's a cultist and gains us a little bit of life, and actually more power anyways. And that is a Snap Katra. Well, maybe not Snap. As in, I have a few things to play first.
The Waystones hold great power.
Whoa. Double Delephs. Oh wow, there's so many things for me to do here. Oh. Gonna Katra.
Complete.
Get all that. I definitely want another Royal Guardian here, actually. And we'll play this one and gain 52 life. Good luck with your takedown, friend. Oh, and right, takedown can't even come back. This game might be over. Oh no. Sure. Deleph is just giving us too much power. I can't hold all these cards.
The Waystones hold great power.
So they might be holding on because they think that we can mill ourselves, but we will not be milling ourselves. It's very possible that's what they're thinking.
The Waystones hold great power.
And let's put back our deck.
It's far from ended.
Oh, are they just dead? They're just dead. I didn't actually mean to do this.
I die to serve.
Here, I'll pretend that I had... Oh no, that won't actually matter, because we're not drawing any cards. Oh, they're not just dead anyways, because they've got the chump blocks off of this. So they can survive. They only have to take 8. Not a bad turn, though. I might be kind of autopiloting at this point. Yeah. They handled that pretty well. 4-0, baby. Going to Masters. Whoop, whoop. Time for the finals, baby. Oh, this is a extremely dicey hand. Katra is better as like a way to stabilize a game after you've milled yourself a little bit, and this hand has no way of milling itself, so let's see how that goes. We need 1 time, 1 shadow. We've got enough to cast the Katra at that point. Awkward. I think I still go for the shadow to try and get the Katra down first. That might be able to enable us to stabilize. Oh, we might be in luck. This could be a mill deck. If this is a mill deck, I'm feeling quite confident. Perfect, okay. Tome of Horrors is the most obnoxious card for us to see in mill, because they can actually steal cards off of us. If they just start stealing cards, that's really bad. If they just decide to start milling us right away, that's incredibly good. What is happening? Herald Song. Ah, the Felrook. Perfect. I'm gonna discard a Katra. I want to keep one of the invokes. And then this Katra will get us Cylix. And now I can start using these invokes. Perfect. That was exactly what we wanted to happen. Could not have planned that better. Nice, and they're not stealing cards, they're just playing tomes. Cool. I will take it all. Thank you. The big thing is that we need to make sure that we actually hit a... We need to hit a merchant or like Dark Return or something before we actually mill out, which is kind of an issue now with 3 of them that early. Normally wouldn't be. This time it might be. Okay. That might be a little too much. It's only 2. I might still do it for now. It does also add a bunch of cards to our deck, which is helpful. Sure. Ah, now they're stealing. That's unfortunate. Because they could steal something important.
Your time. Unraveled is up. Too soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, banishing one of those is alright. I think I actually have to do it. It's just too fast for them to mill us out that way. With 3 of them. That's another Herald song for sure. Now if they're just stealing cards, they're losing, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oh, they're just dead. Okay. Sweet. They might, I mean, I guess they could have a permafrost. It's certainly possible, but... Looks like we got there. 5-0. This deck absolutely dances when it sees a mill deck across from it. It's such a perfect answer to it. I mean, not only does it have the Lumen Reclaimers, Deleph's Awakening also doubles the size of your deck. Well, I mean, not quite doubles, but it adds a lot of cards to your deck. Like, it'll add 20 cards, and yeah, there is so very, very, very little that most people can do about that. This deck was an absolute blast. We won every single game that we played with it on this recording. I have been winning a lot of games with it. Like I said, it's just been carrying me very easily into Masters. I talked about this in the deck tech, but I just want to really quickly reiterate. Sandstorm Scarf is in the market. That is a very recent addition. Before I had Arcanum Hourglass, but Hourglass never really did anything except for the one game that took 40 turns. Other than that, it has done nothing. So I decided to get rid of it and put in the Sandstorm Scarf instead. Just a little bit worried about like an aggressive Flyers deck can be a problem, but we haven't had a lot of problems at all with this deck. This deck has been fantastic. When I get the 4th Deleph's Awakening, I don't know if I'd even add it. If I do, I would probably cut a Cull the deck. I was trying to balance them between Seek Power, Culls, and Awakenings, and I'm still not sure exactly where to put it. This is amazing against Mill. It's great once you start getting into the later game, but most of the time, you're already winning, so it kind of doesn't matter. It's really good against, I guess, other slower decks and mill decks. It might be a good market card. You could swap some things around and do that. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this deck. I had a huge blast with it. It's been so much better than I expected. Katra is absolutely insane. And yeah, this has been a ton of fun. So thank you for stopping in. I'll be trying to do some longer form videos. I appreciate everybody just being a little bit patient with me as I do a lot of research and recording extra stuff for the videos that I've been doing. And I will come out with another video soon. TM.